My name is Joseph Ravens,
I'm Bridget Smeza.
and the project is called Condom Cloud. I originally made the work in the 90s as an AIDS activist work, and it stemmed from a poem I wrote called Condom Cloud. And then when the call for this project came around and it was about voices, for some reason the first thing I thought was silence equals death, which of course was a mantra. And so I wanted to re-envision it for now, or more of an interactive piece because it was more presentational before. I'm delighted. A performance in public is, you can't anticipate what's going to happen, right? So I knew that some kids would probably gravitate. We're in a park, right? But I didn't understand the volume of kids who would enjoy it.
There was a shift in the energy when we talked before about how we were living in some of these themes, that it was kind of just almost flipped upside down.
Yeah, this is the third iteration. So, around 96, I think that I buried the trauma from the AIDS years, to be honest. No, I never dealt with any subject around AIDS again after. It was like finding some minor solutions. And so in 2016, the Art AIDS America exhibition was touring the United States, and the curator, Jonathan Katz, invited me to recreate the work. So I re-envisioned it for then, and we did have a public component, but it wasn't interactive in any way. So I think right now it's important that the arts don't seem like an elitist or I don't know if presentational work. For this iteration, I felt like I didn't want any barriers. I really wanted to talk to people. So as I'm putting them over people's wrists, I'm telling them the very same things I'm telling you about the inspiration behind it and what it means to me and stuff like that. I'm just finding that at least all the people that I'm meeting, I'm seeing a ton of diversity of gender, especially, and gender identities and things like that. And that's usually my world, so I'm feeling happy and comfortable as a non-binary gay man involved in this project. Looking backwards a lot, the pandemic, I think, made a lot of people, and especially artists, look at their archive or what they're contributing to the art world or whatever, and that same thing happened to me. And I'm doing a project coming up called Curtains Calling in Chicago, and it also is kind of plucking from the 80s and 90s era. I just think, I'm hoping to have a little bit more fun with it maybe. It's going to be very unpredictable.